What's going on, everybody? I am here, and Flip is here.
Inshallah, brother.
Flip literally just logged in about 6 seconds ago, and it is wonderful to see your brand new shaved head. How we doing?
Good, man. I've embraced Islam, so I'm a Muslim now.
Does that mean you're learning how to play the guitar?
What? All my favorite UFC fighters are fucking from the same area. They're all Muslim, so.
That was a current events FIFA joke. I said, are you learning how to play the guitar? Because...
Oh, dude. I have no idea what's going on with soccer.
I'm not paying attention to anybody that's...
Is America in the World Cup?
I think they've already lost, if I remember right.
Well, of course they did. Soccer.
It's soccer, yeah.
The lamest sport in the world.
How is everybody doing? We got Eric here. We got Derek here. I'm just kidding. I was just trying to rhyme with Eric. We got Dave here. Planet Mondo's here. Says hit that like button. Completely agree.
Nice
Thank you.
Beard.
Antoine, what's going on? The Hobbit is here.
How do you say his first name?
I say Byfur. The Hobbit.
Beef. It's a nice name.
America is in the World Cup. We tied our first game 1-1.
Oh shit. Damn, maybe I'm a soccer fan now, dude.
John hasn't had a haircut in 17 months.
Damn, dude.
Sarda says, good to see you again, Flip.
Good to see you too, buddy. Hope your holiday is going to be good. I hope everyone's holiday is going to be good. Hope everyone's having a...
Josephine listed a bunch of first-time watches and asked, in honor of Thanksgiving, what is your favorite family dinner scene in a movie?
Ooh. Huh. That's damn. I have to think about that because that's like on the spot. That's a good question.
I mean, I kind of got to go with Christmas Family Vacation. It's such a classic, obvious answer. But...
Oh, man.
Either that or like everybody eating the pizza super fast in Home Alone.
That's a Texas Chainsaw too. I'm not kidding. That scene always cracked me up and made me feel very uncomfortable.
It was great timing with John saying Texas Chainsaw 74.
Have you played Resident Evil 7? No. There's a scene where you get kidnapped. They're like hillbillies, and you're eating dinner with them at a dinner table. It's very reminiscent of that. Of that scene. It's like they literally copied that scene. It's very cool. Favorite food scene? I would say the ending of The Sopranos. Like, it's perfect. It's so good. It's so fucking perfect, man. Just don't stop. Boom. Cut to black. Sorry, I've been rewatching Sopranos again. It's just so good.
So anyway, checking in. How are you? What's been going on with you?
I've talked to you on the phone today. A little bit of family stuff, family cancer scares. But got the results back. So for those who want the TLDR, my dad's a taller dude, much taller than me. I'm 5'6". He's like 6'3", 6'4", and he's always been a thinner dude. But as he's 61, so he's always eaten like shit, and still eats like shit. Dude eats like cheeseburgers, greasy links, still have 2 Ben & Jerry's ice creams in one sitting. He went from like 260 to 211 in just a span of a few months. So they thought it was cancer, but we got the results back today. It's not cancer, thank God.
Oh, that's great.
That is great news, but we still don't know why the fuck he's just losing weight so fast. So
weird.
He's bony. Like, you can see like his ribs from the back and shit now. It's just, but he still works like a madman. So maybe it's just like, Taylor said, sometimes it just happens to old dudes. Yeah. So hopefully that's just what it is.
Stephen Billings from the Chasing Labels podcast is here tonight. He says, what's up, Shelf Shock
Chasing Labels rocks.
Chasing Labels put out an incredible episode today. Their guest was amazing and very handsome.
Was it you?
Yeah.
When you said that, I was like, I'm going to have to listen to that when I go clean the pizza place tonight.
Everybody should be listening to Chasing Labels, but beyond that, it has been announced since the last time that we hung out on here that the Shelf Shock Rewind Awards is a thing. Flip is a contributor. He
That's
is one of the creators that was able to put in nominees for the awards. And as of this morning, Steven and I have finalized all of the nominees. We are not announcing all of them yet. We're going to be like slipping them out there over the next couple weeks before everybody can vote on December 15th. And oh my God, dude, this is going to be a really tough vote.
I'm super excited. There was a couple categories where I was like, did I watch a movie like from like a studio this year? Like, did I buy a studio release? But yeah, looks awesome. Holy shit, yeah. John just said, look at that bald spot by Ryan's head.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to hide it. I'm doing quite a bit of rearranging.
Okay, rearranging. Okay. Are you selling some stuff?
We'll go with that word for now.
Okay.
There is a lot going on. I'm also trying to change where I'm doing some of my videos. I have the entire week off, and I've been doing a lot of recording so far. Just today, I woke up at 4:20 to interview somebody in Australia this morning. I had another interview this evening. I had a Patreon video that I recorded earlier today. I had a live Patreon video to do my giveaway for the month. We have this going on tonight. I did everything with Steven this morning over text so that we could finalize the awards. It has been a very busy day, and I was hoping to be able to get that fixed before tonight, but yeah, couldn't quite get there.
That's too much, man.
I love this. Mondo says, bought some vinyls from Ryan, A+ on the packaging.
What kind of stuff did he buy? Like soundtracks or like bands?
Yeah.
Soundtracks? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I didn't know you had, a decent vinyl collection.
I mean, I've got some actual music vinyl, not just soundtracks.
Can we talk about the hypest release announcement of the last week?
Please.
Green Knight 4K. Holy shit.
I mean, I won't say hypest.
That's some slick packaging.
I'm glad it's getting a really nice release, but also I really wish they would have done that release first instead of putting out a Blu-ray and a 4K and then releasing the 4K.
True. But I like that it comes with a poem.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
The coolest thing is that exclusive short film that's going to be on there that they recorded this year.
There's a short film.
Yeah.
Is it a director's cut too?
I don't think the cut is any different.
So his next movie is Peter Pan.
I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, I'm stoked to see what he does with that.
Interesting.
Super stoked. That's such a good movie.
Was that
last year?
Yes, I think so.
Damn, I can't believe this year's already almost over.
We've got a lot to do. Like the next episode is in December. We got to talk about year-end stuff already.
Yeah. I'm super pumped. It's just, man, I cannot believe 2022 is already almost over. That's wild.
Yep. John wants to know, did you order the new Neon Eagle release of Kill Butterfly Kill?
Wait, what?
Neon Eagle Video, that is the side label that has just been created by Jared from Mondo Macabro and Jesse and their partner at Cauldron Films. And they announced the pre-order of that today. Kill Butterfly Kill is available. It's the one from 1987. They've got 3 different cuts of the film.
Can you pull it up?
Of course. Come on.
Dude, what? I didn't know. Dude, where have I been? I have not been paying attention to news, dude. At all. Thank you, John, for pointing that out to me.
All right. So this is a part of Reconnected this Thursday. So just a little heads up. Years after being assaulted, a young woman played by Juliet Chan seeks bloody revenge on the 5 men responsible. She is aided by a retired hitman sympathetic to her plight and a group of like-minded girlfriends. One by one, each of the creeps are caught in a trap and done away with, but her final quarry has a few tricks up his sleeve, leading to a violent climactic confrontation. Presented is the export cut prepared by the notorious IFD Films. This slightly better cut differs from the original, known as Underground Wife, which is presented here in an SD print. The set also features the Gonzo 1987 cut of the film, which features new scenes starring IFD regulars Mike Abbott and Mark Miller from a new 4K scan of the OCN. And that other new cut that is on here is called American Commando 6, Kill Butterfly Kill.
See, I've never even heard of this.
This was the first announcement from Jared and Jesse and their partner's name that I can never remember. But the other guy, I think it's Brian Izzy is the other guy's name. That is behind Cauldron Films, and it's all going to be sold on Cauldron Films website and on Diabolic. Pre-orders went up today. This will be shipping starting in March, and it looks ridiculously good. 4K restoration from the negative on it. We got an audio commentary by Kenneth Borson and Paul Fox of Podcast on Fire and Taiwan Noir. The other cool things on here, we've got an IFD trailer comp. That's only an SD, but that's pretty damn cool. And then there's a limited edition book with promo images and liner notes by Jared Honor himself and Jesus Manuel Perez Molina.
Damn.
It is. This is what Mondo Macabro talked about in their video on my channel back in like March of this year.
Yeah.
That was going to be trashy Asian horror and action and stuff.
Now, I gotta say, Kill Butterfly Kill is the dopest name for a movie.
I would agree with that.
And I want to know what Flickering Waves is talking about. What did Indicator announce today?
They announced a lot of their stuff is getting delayed. Unfortunately, manufacturing is just causing them to back up till like January on a lot of stuff. Stuff that was supposed to be out in November won't be out till like January.
So Shawscope's out now, 2 weeks early. It came out the original date.
Yep.
Not the...
Which is good. Under promise, over deliver. That's a good thing.
That's good. But it's just kind of just confusing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, when we do our favorite releases of the year episode, I don't know what's going to be first. It's going to be tough.
I'm going to give a little tease for my patrons who have not seen this yet, and I feel bad because a lot of people are upset that this got delayed for them and they've not got a shipping notice yet. I don't know if you ordered this. This release, though?
Oh, did it come?
This is magnificent, dude.
Holy shit. It's a big-ass release. I didn't realize it was one box.
Well, technically, it's not. This is only if you got a certain bundle, and it came with 2 different slipcover options. I went with the original art on both. This is such an incredible release. And then on the inside, I've got a booklet for each film, separate for each movie. And then on top of that, there is...
is that bundle still available?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe this thing was not supposed to go on the bottom. It is stuck in here now. I'll get it out. There's another little separate book on this release itself.
Hey, let me ask you a stupid question. When is the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, the Burning Paradise, when's all that stuff going to be available to purchase?
It will be available to purchase again in just about 48 hours.
Okay, awesome.
It'll be 50 hours total. Thursday night going into Friday.
Awesome. Are they going to have other stuff available too that they didn't announce?
Yes, 2 more VSAs, which they've alluded to with their action hero stars, and we are highly speculating at this point that one of those is going to be Santo, it looks like. And then there is another one that is not going to be Santo. And then there's the 2 mystery titles that they've been teasing the entire time as well.
Damn, dude, Vinegar Syndrome taking all my money. Now, are those going to be pre-orders or just straight up available?
They're going to feel like pre-orders because it's the sale and you may not get them for 2.5, 3 weeks.
That's true. But man, Vinegar Syndrome this year might be my favorite label.
And yet, every other year that we've been talking, it's been the label to trash on.
Well, yeah, because they haven't released good stuff until this year. So it's like, yeah.
I finally got it out of there.
Damn.
This is the big book that came in the middle. Comics and everything.
In it too?
Yep. Here is the front. It says, brought to you by Air 444 with comics by Mark Gross. Centipede Horror Red Spells Red limited edition book.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's a nice ass release from a small label.
And there's art everywhere on this release.
That's so awesome. Air 444 rocks.
And when they were on the channel, the fact that they said every single release they're trying to level up. How do you go up from something like this?
That's true.
That kind of scares me.
It's gonna be a big ass box next time.
Yeah.
It's massive with a bust in it. Let's go on Griff. So, what's everyone's favorite holiday movie?
That's a great question. There are so many different versions of holiday movies. There are so many different holidays that you can focus on. That is a hard question.
Like, I was trying to explain to my wife the whole Die Hard meme. You know, like it's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
And she's like, no. Chester says, do you know how many partner labels will be announced?
None will be announced on Friday, but on December 1st, I believe we are getting 13 partner label titles.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Oh, look, we have a dog. Come here, Sil. Come up here. Okay, never mind. She just walked away. Just ran up, smelled me, and walked away. And my wife just did the same thing. She just ran up and smelled me and walked away.
What is your favorite holiday movie?
What was that? You cut out.
I said, what is your favorite holiday movie?
Damn. This is going to be... I've never seen Christmas Story all the way through. If I had a cheap answer, I'd say Die Hard. Wait, isn't Green Knight technically a Christmas movie? Does it take
I've seen people argue that.
If that's the case, then Green Knight.
Planet Mondo says Deaf Crocodile puts out some great stuff. They're mainly the one I look for. I can tell you
they're
now.
my favorite.
It appears that the December title from Deaf Crocodile is going to be Solomon King, the one that they've been restoring, the one that they did their Kickstarter for.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Brazil, says Eric. Are there any true Thanksgiving movies aside from Trains?
I mean, Blood Rage, obviously.
Is that a Thanksgiving movie?
Yeah.
What about Thanksgiving?
There you go.
No, I take that back. When I first saw that movie, that was a revelation. That movie rocks. What's he say to that girl? He's like, gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
Yep.
Oh, my God. That movie's awesome.
Really
There's an Amityville Thanksgiving?
There is. That just got released from SRS Cinema.
How many Amityville movies are there?
I think we're up to almost 25.
Jesus Christ. It's like Zatoichi.
And that's only if you count anything with the word Amityville in the title.
Humans with Amy Schumer is a Thanksgiving movie.
Oh, didn't that just came out a couple years ago?
You'd have to drug me to watch an Amy Schumer thing.
I disagree with that. She's not always insufferable.
Yeah, she's not Lena Dunham, but she is. Lena Dunham is insufferable.
Most of the time, yeah.
Oh my God. Who's your least favorite actress?
Oh.
And least favorite actor? Like, when they're in something, you're just like, fuck.
You know, I don't know. That is a hard question.
It's The Rock for me now. I used to like him, but he just plays himself in every fucking movie. And I'm like, all right.
Griff brought up Scream Team releasing. Good call. That's a label that does not get enough attention at all. In fact,
I've never even heard of Scream Team releasing.
Look at that. The Last Thanksgiving, and it's autographed.
Did the turkey sign?
This one says, meet the Brimstons. They're a normal American family. They have normal jobs, live normal lives, except every November they hunt down anybody who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. When Derry's restaurant stays open for the holidays, the Brimstons begin to terrorize the staff and patrons. Who will survive and what will be left for dinner?
That sounds hilarious. Is it a comedy?
A lot of their titles are on the edge of comedy, at least, yeah.
So who's your least favorite actor and actress?
Gosh, I don't know. I know there's at least some where the voices annoy the shit out of me.
Okay.
I really don't like John Travolta, but I don't know that he would be my least.
To me, he's always looked like Bowser from the 91 Mario movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would say Rock, and then for female, I would say I don't know. I can't really think of one that like a girl that pisses me off.
It's tough.
Who's your least favorite actor?
My least favorite actor, probably
Channing Tatum. She's just saying that because
Least favorite?
we just watched the
No,
Magic Mike Volume 3 trailer, and she was like, "What is this? You think he's cringy? You're silly. Who's your least favorite actress?
I can't think of her name, but she's in a lot of comedies. She has brown hair.
Brown hair comedies.
That narrows it down.
Her very nasally, high pitched voice.
Are you talking about the girl from Pitch Perfect?
No.
I was about to say, excuse me.
Chester says Kevin Costner, and I can't disagree with that enough.
I like Kevin Costner. He's
I
great.
really do.
He's fucking great. Have you seen Yellowstone?
I've not.
Dude, boomers love Yellowstone.
They really
It
do.
rocks, dude. Yellowstone's awesome.
Did you see the tweets that went out yesterday? Kevin Costner is taking over Fox News headquarters, and it's just Yellowstone advertisements all over Fox News.
Speaking of Yellowstone, the creator has a new show out. Tulsa
The creator?
King.
Do we mean Tyler Sheridan or Taylor Sheridan?
He's great, dude. He really is. He has a new show called Tulsa King.
Everybody's talking about it.
It's pretty good. There was kind of a risque joke about gender pronouns. He gets really Sylvester Stallone gets really high. Only reason why I laughed is because he does a very Italian thing that my family used to do. But he goes, what's with your generation and these pronouns? It's he, him, she, her, they, them, and then he goes, ba, boom, vaffanculo, which means kiss my ass. And I was like, all right, that's pretty funny.
It's a very Stallone thing to say.
Very Stallone. He's got some acting chops. Stallone I don't think doesn't get enough credit. Like, he's a good actor.
In many of his movies, yes.
If Rambo 1 came out and then Rocky came out and then he just died after that, we would be like one of the great. He'd be like, who's the dude Castile? That was only in like the Deer Hunter, the Godfather. Yeah. He would be up there with him. Like, the acting is just incredible. He cries.
But then we wouldn't have Demolition Man.
Yeah, we wouldn't also have Dredd either. But he's so good in the show. It's fucking hilarious. And there are a few things that's a little cringy, but you got to kind of go with it, you know. The audience is going to be probably much older, you know.
My sister says Alec Baldwin, and I don't know. I think there are certain roles that Alec Baldwin is made for. He's perfect
Easy there, Courtney.
Like... Fuck. Alec Baldwin was amazing in 30 Rock, and some of his stuff on Saturday Night Live is really great. But yeah, for the most part, I don't really buy him in a lot of movies. But his whole shtick on 30 Rock is kind of perfect. But it was made for him.
He's a pretty straight shooter, that guy. Real Pistol Pete over there, you know. Pink as a pistol, as some would say.
Too soon. Pink? What the fuck does pink?
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, so do you know Caleb's Kung Fu Cinema?
No.
We're in a group chat together, and I you know, when we get on, we're like, "Hey, how is everyone?" He always says "pink as a pistol." I've never heard that, and I googled it. It's a real saying. It's a real fucking saying. Pink as a pistol.
Never heard that in my life.
Alec Baldwin's real pink as a pistol.
Any pickups for you recently?
No, nothing. I haven't really bought anything. Bought that new Call of Duty. Rocks.
I think I just played. I opened and played a Call of Duty that came out like 5 years ago, just this weekend.
Which one?
World War II.
Damn. Okay. Why did you just open and play that?
I had a friend that wasn't doing too well, and he was like, I just kind of want to come over and drink a shit ton of soda and have candy and play video games all day. And I was like, Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, let's play one of the worst CODs ever and make you even more depressed.
It's the only one I had left, and it was kind of fun.
Dude, you should get Modern Warfare 2. It's great. No, but I'm getting ads for it, though. I'm not even kidding, dude. I got an ad to join to take a trip, and it's ex-Navy SEALs, and they do Navy SEAL training on you. They put you through buds, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm too lazy. What's going on? What's going on, Cam? I don't even own a gun. I think I need a gun first before I can join a militia.
I mean, you can pretend.
I have like an old plastic see-through airsoft gun. Oh, Taylor put like an airsoft gun on her Christmas list, and I was like, what? She's like, it's for self-defense. Like, against what, a butterfly? Do you have any guns?
I do not. No.
How do you feel about guns?
Being in a house with 2 special needs kids, I'd be very, very worried. I mean, I've shot them many times. I was a sheriff explorer for multiple years, so I had to do a lot of shit with guns.
I think guns are cool, but I think they should be at least raise the age limit on how old you got to be to get them. You know what I mean? Like 21. I think that's kind of fair. Make it kind of harder to access, but still able to get them.
This would be a weird podcast to go deep into the minutia of gun control, but the fact that we just had a massive shooting that killed a lot of people, that the person that did the killing had a breakdown last year and attacked one of his family members and was still legally allowed to buy a gun after that, after not being prosecuted.
He had a bomb threat too, right?
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be reformed there.
Did you see the dude that fucking ran at him? The
hero,
ex-Army Ranger? Dude, and then that trans woman came over with the high heels and just stomped his fucking face in. Dude, that's awesome. But man, I feel bad for that guy. He was on CNN. I watched his interview, and he's just he seemed fine, and then out of nowhere, it just breaks down. Like, it's got to be fucking rough.
That's PTSD for you,
dude. Shouts out to him and that woman. Fucking, am I getting that right? Because he was getting criticized. Because
at first it came out that it was somebody in drag, and it was just somebody reporting wrong, but it was a trans woman. Yes,
the trans woman. Okay.
Griff says, "Are you guys doing live Black Friday coverage at all?" Flip will be at work. I will be live, of course. Reconnected will be on as usual Thursday at 8:30, and a friend of the channel, Flip's best friend, Jeremy Long, will be live with me as we go live.
I was saving a joke for the end. I was going to go, hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving except Jeremy Long. Hope he has a fucking awful Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll be live starting at 9:30 Eastern, same as usual, and we will be up late and doing everything that we possibly can for Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, as long as the site stays live, with checking out some of the other stuff that goes live right around midnight as well. MakeFlix is going to have seemingly a lot of stuff going live. Interesting.
Damn.
Lots of skills coming
off on the first offense. That's brutal. How are they going to pick your nose? Oh my God, Chester. The day before and the day after Thanksgiving are the busiest times of the year. It's insane.
People are prepping, so they don't want to do their own cooking.
Cool, because all the families in town the day before.
Yep.
Nobody wants to eat the Thanksgiving dinner, so they go to get pizza. And we're not just pizza. We have pasta, sandwiches. So, we're a family restaurant, so then they want to go. And then the day after, everyone's like, fuck turkey. Let's go get pizza. So it's going to be nuts. I can't wait. And we just, my mom being silly was like, hey, we should just decorate for Christmas. So the whole restaurant, the big pictures are wrapped up like presents. We got big giant snowflakes everywhere. It looks so dumb.
It seems very Italian.
Taylor, the day after Halloween, Christmas decorations up. The day after Halloween, dude, I woke up and the tree's up. We got the stockings all on the fireplace. It's great, dude. Deck the halls. When does your Halloween decorations go up?
When does my Halloween decorations go
Sorry,
for
just
Christmas?
Christmas decorations.
The tradition has usually been the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay. See, that makes sense. 1 year, actually for 2 years, since my parents work all the time when I was a kid, they're always at the restaurant. My dad put the tree up and then left it up for 2 years. So it'd be July. We have a fully decorated Christmas tree. And my parents have like these big windows, like where the Christmas tree's at, so you can see it from outside. So everyone was just like, "What the fuck are the Paris's doing?" They have a Christmas tree up. It's August. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh man, favorite Thanksgiving food. I am going to be very basic right now, probably, and say I gotta love me a good mashed potato. It's got to be done right, though.
I do love mashed potatoes. Brown or white gravy?
White gravy has no place for Thanksgiving.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no,
What are you talking about? Like a good white gravy?
not a Thanksgiving. No.
So it's got to be brown.
Yes, 100%.
I agree with you, but like if I had a white gravy in front of me, I wouldn't be offended.
I wouldn't be offended, but I literally would not have any.
What?
I love that as I was answering, did you see that? My sister said mashed potatoes and then siblings.
Gotta be brown gravy, my man. And see, everyone, I guess I usually just buy green and red Bic lighters for the following year.
They look festive and full on the coffee table.
I love, dude, Sardis is my spirit animal sometimes. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, some of the stuff he says in our Discord is so funny.
Is it funny?
It is amazing.
Has Sean had any hot takes lately?
I mean, it's Sean, so yes, but none that really stick out as like egregious.
Okay. Because I love hearing about his hot takes. My favorite is Will from Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society follows him on Letterboxd, and when Sean posts a ridiculous hot take, Will screenshots it, posts it in the group chat. He's like, "What the fuck?" It's awesome.
I'm now going to Sean's diary to see what was nude for the last one that was bad. He gave Polyester from John Waters a 0.5 star, and a lot of people would say that's a spicy take, but honestly, I get it. Polyester is not for everybody at all.
I might have an even spicier take. John Waters isn't that good.
I disagree with that.
I like him as a person, though.
Sean said Road Trip doesn't hold up, and I don't know that I'd agree with that.
I haven't seen that in a while, though. That's a good movie.
Earlier this month, he gave Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 3 stars.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Tarantino was on Two Bears, One Cave?
I did not see any clips of anything on air.
And he announced that he has a fully written 8-episode miniseries written.
I did read that.
And he is shopping it around. Fuck yeah, dude. 8 hours.
I would be fine with him only doing 10 films if it meant he dabbled in great miniseries TV for the rest of his
8
life.
hours of the N-word on repeat?
N-word and feet. And shots from the inside of the trunk of a car.
Yeah, he does do that a lot. Does Tarantino have like a signature camera trick or like camera technique? Like Kubrick's got the stare. Know what I mean?
Yeah, it would probably be the inside the trunk shot if that's.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Because he even pulled that off at Inglourious Bastards at the end when they're looking down at Christoph
Yeah,
Waltz's
that's true.
forehead.
This might just be my masterpiece. That's good. That's good.
I'm not paying Elon Musk any money for a blue check mark.
Why not, dude? Freedom of speech, brother. Except Alex Jones.
Speaking of, Will from Hong Kong Appreciation is supposed to be emailing me back. We were supposed to record this week.
Did you message him or email him?
We've been emailing back and forth. He's
Look
just
at
been
you guys,
busy.
Mr. Professional. Tay, what's your favorite movie?
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite John Wick movie?
The first one that we watched. Yeah.
The first
I
one?
think it was the second one, technically.
Yeah. Yep. She looked at me and was like,
You deserve that look.
really? John Wick? Oh, dude, I'm so stoked for 4, man. I think I might drive down to you just to watch 4. Like that following Monday.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Go see John Wick 4 with Ryan and then come back to his house and watch Shogun Assassin. It's been a while. What are you looking at? Come here. My dog just looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I have not watched Asian movies in a while, man.
You okay?
Yeah, dude. I think I'm just turning into a military guy. That's all I'm watching. Oh. Watched All Is Quiet on the Western Front.
I've not seen it yet. I've heard great things.
Depressing. Taylor went to bed because I think the kiddo woke up. And Jesus, dude. Just fucking so sad. So sad. And that war all started because of Duke Ferdinand, motherfucker.
Archduke Franz
Yeah.
Ferdinand.
Yeah. The guy that had that band. Yeah. But yeah, that all started because someone killed him, right?
Yes, sir. Assassination. Griff wants to know, anyone ordered from Media Blasters before? They have a sale going on. Was thinking about placing an order. If you are going to get Media Blasters, they do really well when you order direct, and everything is cheaper there.
Yes. Yeah, they're good. It's a one-man operation, I think.
Usually one, sometimes two.
And the guy's super nice. Super nice. What's your sign, Flip? Come and enlighten us with something, Shaw. The bastard. That's the only Shaw Brothers movie I can see right there.
Flip wants you to vote for Shaw Scope Volume 2 in the Shelf Shock Rewind Awards this year.
Yes, do that, because I did. John says, so it's a good Netflix original. Not just good, up there for movie of the year for me. Like, it's a phenomenal movie. It's on par with Come and See for the best war movie of all time. Like, it's that good.
Do people really talk about Come and See as the best war movie, though?
Yeah. Have you seen Come and See?
Yes, but I don't really hear it discussed as I hear it discussed as the most depressing.
I think that's the best war movie.
But I don't even know that I would put it in top
I think
10.
I think that captures perfectly the whole camaraderie aspect of it.
And the tragedy of it. Yeah.
And then it's so good. How often is too often when rewatching a favorite movie?
Flip doesn't care. He'll watch it every single day.
I'll watch the same shit over and over and over again. I've been watching Sicario 1 and 2 over and over again the last couple weeks. See, Stardust says he loves it. It was amazing. I would love to buy a copy too. I'd love a 4K because the way that's shot, it looks beautiful. And that director hasn't done anything I think he's a German director, so I don't know. But I've never heard of any of his other movies. But it's just so good.
One of the conversations I had today for the channel, we just talked for 8 minutes on how depressing it is that all of these Netflix and Hulu and Amazon originals don't have physical releases. It is so
Amazon's
depressing.
weird because they do some.
Some, yeah. The ones that they do distribution for, I believe they usually have a physical release. Like The Big Sick.
What's weird is on the anime side of things, right? Amazon had Vinland Saga and Blade of the Immortal as exclusives, and for some reason both of those got Blu-rays. And then Baki the Grappler, which was a Netflix exclusive anime, which I think Netflix funded, that got a Blu-ray as well. So it's very weird, what's getting picked and what's not. And I want to know why that is. It's very odd. Because Baki's got, I think, 3 seasons, and then Baki Hana, the sequel series, has 1 season. So, but we only have 1 season on Blu-ray. It's very weird. Very weird.
One of our patrons, John DeMarsico, who is the broadcast director for the Mets that I had on the channel. He
Yeah.
is in Barcelona right now, and he was able to pick up a couple things like Palm Springs for Hulu has a Blu-ray release there. I'm just jealous. Like, there's actual features on some of these discs that don't even have a disc release in the U.S.
That's wild. Griff says, how do you feel about bootlegs for streaming shows / movies?
We have gone very deep on this previously.
Yeah.
It is something that both of us have done, but are not like ecstatic about normally. There's some stuff that you can tell will just never get a release, and we're the type of people that thinks that it needs to be archived in some way. So I get it, but at the same time, if I buy a boot for something and it gets a real release, literally every single one that I've ever had a boot for that got a real release, I've bought 2 copies and given one away, just to replace that bootleg.
I on the anime side of things again, you could usually tell what wasn't going to be coming out and what wasn't, or like what was. There's a show called Macross, which we know as God, what's the show? Robo. Fuck, I can't think of the U.S. American version of the show. But Macross was huge in Japan. It's fantastic. What's going on, Ice? Ice, can you tell me what Macross was here in the States? Because I think everyone's going to know the. Can you Google that real quick?
Ice will know in like 10 seconds. Let's give him an opportunity.
God, fuck. Robo.
John wants to know, did you see his stunning debut on my Thursday show in October?
No, I didn't, but I will watch it this week as I'm making everyone's post-Thanksgiving pizzas. But I thought Robotech. Yes, Robotech. Everyone knows that cartoon. Old cartoon. There you go. Eric got it too. But I never thought, because the rights is so fucked up, that I never thought Macross would ever get a Blu-ray release.
Right.
And it eventually did get a Blu-ray release. But this was like 10 years after I bought a bootleg. Right. So I think eventually everything will.
No, I won't say everything will. There are certain things that not only is rights a problem in terms of like who owns the distribution rights, but on top of that, music rights is still a big deal for a lot of these films.
Yep.
And then the next problem that we're facing for a lot of these is elements. There are things that will never get a Blu-ray release because we can't find livable elements. And then a lot of places, they just don't want to invest in a DVD release of some of these.
On the video game side of things, there are some games that get pulled from Steam because the soundtrack in the game had certain, like, I think Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, they had to like change songs in the game.
And that's what happened with the Mardi Gras Massacre for Severin. That release got pulled, and it's coming back during this sale weekend because they're going to basically risk it and sell it as convention stock. But that's it. You can't buy it starting next Tuesday. It'll be gone again.
Convention stock, is that legal?
It is not really, but it's the same sort of thing where they won't get caught. Nobody will call them out on it.
Well, yeah. What's your hoodie?
It is a Suspiria hoodie.
Very cool.
Rucking Fountain.
We're both a couple of hoodie boys today.
I'm freezing. It is so damn cold in this room.
It was 59 today. It was nice. It's been miserable all week. I read that if you expose yourself like after a workout to either ice, like do like an ice dunk, or standing outside with your shirt off and letting, I think, 40 and below for up to 11 minutes a week, so not all at once, just like, a few minutes a day, that it raises your dopamine levels by 2 times.
Yep. Helps a lot with inflammation too.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start walking outside naked.
That's a lot of times if I am doing something super strenuous, I'll take like a really cold shower right after it.
That's what my strength coach said, to take a cold shower, but I fucking hate cold showers.
Me too.
They suck. They suck. Omaha! John Peters lives in Peyton Manning. Yo, speaking of football, Kansas City Chiefs, baby. Woo! Woo, man! Did you watch that?
Barely. No, I watched the highlights.
Holy shit, dude. We were watching at the restaurant. My dad goes, "It's over. Chargers win." And then I was like, "Dad, they have 1 minute and 20 seconds left with Patrick Mahomes and
Right.
Travis Kelce."
That's like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's like they got time, and then they fucking won, dude. Oh man! And then the Vikings game, Cowboys slaughtered them so bad that the fucking CBS turned it off with 10 minutes left in the game. Just switched it over to something else. They were like, it was like 30-3, dude.
Wow.
It was bad. Dude, Vikings, man, I can't believe an 8-1 team got smashed like that. Who's everyone's favorite football team in the chat? John's Vikings. What's yours? Are you KC?
If I'm claiming allegiance to anything, it would be the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, brother. That's my dad. So my dad moved to Denver when he was 17, right? Broncos fan ever since then. And now when I go, let's ride, he gets so pissed. He's like, shut up. Russell Wilson fucking sucks. Russell Wilson has thrown less touchdown passes this season so far, than he has bathrooms in his house. That's a fun stat. That's a stat.
Wow.
Q's a Giants fan. I would have picked him for a Jets fan. But Giants, all right. Pats, Chiefs, hell yeah. No one cares about Canadian Football League, brother.
Oh, Packers. That'll ruffle a lot of feathers.
Dude, fucking Aaron Rodgers is such a little bitch. I'm so glad that the fucking Lions beat him and the Bears. Woo! We back-to-back weeks. I was like, fuck. The Lions, dude, what the hell? The Broncos are worse than the fucking Lions. That's wild. It's crazy, man.
I don't remember the last time the Broncos were this bad. Like, pre-Elway.
Tebow, baby.
Oh, God.
You remember that? That was a fucking wreck of a fucking season with him.
Yeah.
Just kneeling down after every prayer. What I don't like about Rodgers, and this is why I have so much respect for Brady, and why people like Rodgers and Manning, for me personally, will never be in the GOAT talk, is that they've always taken salary cap. Brady every single year has taken a pay cut to build a team around him, and look where that's led him: 7 Super Bowl rings. That's why Brady's the GOAT. Rodgers, I read, doesn't even fucking work with the rookies. Won't go in and help them out, get a bond with them. And then Russell Wilson has his own private room in the locker room. Does not, and then if anyone wants to reach him, they have to contact his manager.
Yikes.
That's not a team player. And then I was listening to a podcast recently, the football podcast, and it was ex-players for the Buccaneers. And they said the year that they won the Super Bowl, they had 2 weeks off, and everyone was just taking a break and partying. Tom Brady watched tape and sent every single player a personalized video on their strengths and weaknesses and what they needed to do to be better. That's why Tom Brady's the GOAT. And yes, Packers fans are fucking obnoxious. Oh man, watch a lot of 9-ball on YouTube. Is that pool? What is 9-ball?
I assume so.
Never heard of that.
Probably not pool, but more of billiards.
Snooker?
Snooker is way more balls than 9, I think. I think snooker's like 20 balls.
That's because Brady has absolutely no life outside football. I'm not complaining here. He got his 6 Super Bowl rings. Yeah, dude. He's the GOAT, man. Brady's the GOAT. Yeah.
It's hard to argue with.
You can't, and everything that's ever been thrown out, like the whole Deflategate thing, right? Right. The year after all that shit wins a Super Bowl, just like, oh, he's not gonna be good without Belichick's, coaching. Not wins Super Bowl, like just fucking has 100,000 passing yards. fucking great, dude. It's wild. We're watching. I think he's more of a. I think he's the greatest, probably one of the greatest athletes of all time. I think he's better than Jordan. Better than Jordan.
Ooh.
Jordan's got how many rings? 6.
Yes.
Brady's got 7.
Is
Jordan even in the top 5 points wise?
I don't think so, but I've never looked at Jordan as the best because of points though either.
I think Kareem's number 1. Still
makes sense.
And then LeBron, maybe. How do you feel about the LeBron versus Jordan?
I've got more respect for Jordan.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't like LeBron?
I'm not saying he's terrible or anything like that. Yes, currently Kareem has he still has 1,000 points more than LeBron.
That's wild.
But he did play 190 more games than LeBron.
Damn. All right, so Griff's is Jordan's 5th overall.
At the moment, yes.
Damn.
And LeBron is 5,000 points ahead of him.
So I used to be like LeBron over Jordan, but I watched that documentary, and I was like, damn, dude, just Jordan, just once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Just like Brady.
He's much more of a leader. Yeah, Jordan is much more like Brady.
Just once in a lifetime talent. Honestly, I hope Brady plays until he's like 62. With the way he's going, he fucking will, dude. He hasn't really been hit that bad.
By the way, everybody really should watch The Last Dance.
Dude,
that documentary is incredible.
Even if you don't like basketball, so good. Is that the best 30 for 30?
I mean, probably. It's got to at least be top 2 or 3 at most.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Gosh, unfortunately, it's been a long time since I've watched most of them. Man. You know, honestly, they've been making so many more that are not 30 for 30 since then that I'm probably going to start to cloud what is 30 for 30 and what is not.
They did one on the tuck rule, which had Brady in it, and that one was pretty funny. Steven Harada, what's up, buddy? Ric Flair's got a 30 for 30?
Sure does.
Woo! I love that guy. That dude's awesome. Ric Flair drip go woo on a bitch.
I can't believe Karl Malone is still 3rd on the scoring list.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Jesus. The Raiders will always be bitter about that tuck rule game. Oh, forever. I'd be bitter too. But fucking that play changed the course of football forever. So that's just wild. Thank you, Steven. Videos I'll do whenever I feel like it. But I haven't been watching that much shit. But I will be posting more Letterboxd stuff soon.
You know, looking at the list, you know what's crazy is Wilt Chamberlain is 7th on the list still. Dirk Nowitzki is 6th. And Dirk played almost 500 more games than Wilt. And he literally only has, 140 more points than Wilt.
Wow.
In 500 more games.
John says, I met Ric Flair once. He said, hang on, son. I got to go to the bathroom. He came back and signed my autograph. That's actually dope as shit.
Yeah.
That's actually cool because he could have just left. But he thought of you. He was thinking of you while he was holding his penis and peeing. He was like, I got to hurry up and do this so I can go sign that dude's autograph. That's awesome, John. There was a time in history where Rick was gripping his dong and thinking of you. That's awesome, dude. It's like the time I peed next to Carl from Walking Dead, but he was a little kid. So, like, as I'm peeing, I'm like, what's up, Carl? And he was just like, okay, dude. To be frank, Will played with chimney sweepers.
Yes, which is why Wilt scored 100 points in a game.
I'm excited for Discotech's latest announcements with Sonic X, Japanese Cut, Kamen Rider Black, Ghost Stories, Gal Geiger. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Gal Geiger is great. Who's your favorite wrestler?
God, when I was a kid, I used to love Big Boss Man for some reason.
Big Boss Man? Who was the dude that said "suck it"?
Wasn't that Triple H?
Triple H. Okay, so I saw my first pussy at a Perkins, right?
What the hell?
And at the time, I was really. It's a true story. It's a true story. So we're at Perkins. I'm a little kid. It's late at night. It's my mom, my dad, and the Filippo's crew. Fight breaks out, and a girl takes her pants down. And I see my first vagina, and she does the Triple H suck it thing. So every time I see Triple H, I think of seeing my first pussy at a
segue though?
saw my first pussy at the Perkins. I love saying that because people are get the same reaction, dude. So Flip, with your restaurant, do you mainly just serve Italian? Yes. We do have cheeseburgers though. And they're good grass-fed beef patties, dude. Tay, aren't our burgers awesome? She's in the other room. She loves our burgers. They're fucking killer, dude.
I know it's not actually Italian, but because of what it's made out of, they're called Italian. I make Italian cheeseburgers here. Freaking incredible.
What do you put on them?
I get a ciabatta roll, toast the ciabatta roll, of course, make my own garlic aioli for it, and then I saute red peppers with onions and hold that to the side, and then make a full-on patty with Italian sausage and put mozzarella cheese on it, and then, oh yeah, it's perfect.
You're like the perfect man. God must have just God gave you foot problems because if you would have not, you would have just taken over the world, dude. I just joined Letterboxd and I'm popping off. I'll find you and follow you, Flip. If you follow Ryan, I'll find you. Tay, aren't our burgers awesome?
What?
Aren't our burgers awesome? Yeah, dude. They're fucking, oh man, they're so good. Sometimes my dad puts an egg on it. Have you ever had an egg on top of a burger?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Good. So good. So good. Speaking
Chester
of
wants to know, have we seen the menu yet?
No.
Flip has not. I guarantee that.
I want to.
I have not, but everybody I know that has seen it that is close to me, they love that movie.
Come here, so.
Cannot wait to see it.
Alpha male talk isn't my thing later, fellas. What?
Sports talk.
Ric Flair? Cheeseburgers? Perkins vaginas? When did you see your first Perkins?
Like in person or
Have you been to a Perkins?
I've got a bad experience at a Perkins.
Oh, every time I've ever been at a Perkins, I've been at a bad experience.
I've been to one exactly once, and I will never go back.
Why?
Honestly, it wasn't even the fault of the restaurant. It's all associated with my father-in-law, who was a piece of shit there.
So we went one year for Halloween, and my dad doesn't know how to not stare. It's Halloween, and this 400-pound black woman in leather lingerie with a skinny black dude in a dog gimp outfit, collar, walked him into the restaurant. And my dad was like this. My mom was like, Jerry, don't fucking look. And the whole time I was just like, what the fuck, dude? What is happening?
I mean, he's not necessarily wrong.
It was Halloween. I was also in a Perkins, the same Perkins.
Not only that, the first rule of living a lifestyle like that is to not subject people to it without their consent.
That's true. This is all the same Perkins. I've been in it when I got shot. Saw my first pussy. Gunfire. Dog BDSM shit. And then one time this is when I was 400 pounds. I'm sitting there eating with my friend Brandon. And the waiter takes my plate and goes, you don't need that no more. And just walked away. I was like 3 bites into my food. I was like, I mean, I don't. You don't need that no more. It makes me angry too, Tay. I was like, just fucking enjoying that. You don't need that no more.
That's funny.
Ooh, Taylor's just doing karate over here. I'm gonna turn the camera around so we can see your awesome fight moves. They tore your Perkins down, Chester? Dude, if they tear ours down, I'm gonna put a little plaque right there that said Filippo saw his first proceeds there.
Terry says they used to have the best bread bowl salads. What is a bread bowl salad?
Terry, I think your brain's flickering. Sounds awful. Sounds awful. At Perkins of all places, they used to have the best sundae though. The 2 scoops of ice cream with the big warm chocolate chip cookies in it, with the caramel and the chocolate icing. Ooh. I'm still fat, Steve. Brother, my brother in Christ. I'm 295 pounds right now.
And the sad thing is, I would probably pay like $10,000 to be 295 pounds right now.
But I'm 295, and I bench 405 and deadlift 5. Like I work out a lot every day almost. So I did sparring on Monday. My head, I don't know if you can see, it's a little red and swollen because I got punched in the face. I got my ass whooped, dude. It was not good. It wasn't even fair.
Good job, Tay.
She wishes. Fuck her up, dude. Just punch. I can't tell if she can hear me or not. I think she has headphones on. Yeah, Steven, I used to weigh 400 pounds. Then I got down to 218, and then I got back up to 350, and now I'm back down to 295. So, well, I'm not the strongest I've been. Thanks, Steven. I think you look great as well. I'm not as good looking as Ryan, though. You're a handsome dude. You're a very good looking guy. Perkins used to, wait a second. I'm going. Only place I constantly had an experience was Waffle House. We don't have any Waffle Houses around here.
Waffle House is basically made to host those experiences.
Not in Champaign. We don't have a Waffle House, babe. We had an IHOP and it got torn down.
A bread bowl salad. Think of a Taco Bell salad, but the bowl is bread instead of a shell.
That sounds gross coming from a Perkins, though.
It's on Parkland Road.
We don't have a Waffle House. Baby, we don't have a Waffle House. Quick question on Letterboxd. How come you don't like Bohachi 2 as much as the first one? I think it's because Bohachi 2 isn't directed by Taro Ishii. And I think Taro Ishii takes these very... I think without him, they would just be trash cinema. They would just be like exploitation trash. But he's an art house director who just happened to choose to make exploitation films. And I think the way he shot Taro Ishii 1, the lighting, some of the frames are just beautiful. And Bohachi 2 got rid of all the artistic stuff, but kept the violence and the sexuality stuff intact. So I think that's why number 1 for me is better, because it's got an artistic look to it. And Barbarian is overrated. 100% agree with that. Might be Ryan's movie of the year.
No.
Northman, baby.
Oh.
No. Yeah, dude. They were all doing Ric Flair in the woods.
No.
Is it top 5 at least?
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
Okay. Because I know you're not like that big of a fan of it, but it'd be disappointing if you didn't like.
Well, and that's the difference. I'm still a big fan of it. I think it's a great movie. I think it's really well made. I still think it's overrated. I don't think. I think 2022 has been a good year for horror, but I don't think it has been like God's gift to horror movies like a lot of people have made it out to be.
I think it's been. I mean, for a guy who doesn't like horror, it's been like the movies I've seen that come out this year have been all right.
Yeah, it's a good year.
I don't like RRR. Did you like RRR?
I still haven't watched it on purpose. It's over 3 hours. That's really tough to dedicate my life to.
Well, you know why a lot of Bollywood movies are so long?
Yeah,
because they have an intermission,
right?
And in the theaters over there. Oh, Sadness! But did that come out last year?
Nope, that came out in 2022.
Ooh, that might be the best horror movie this year.
The Black Phone is like the 14th best horror movie this year.
I've heard nothing but mediocre things about Black Phone.
It's only okay.
An MMA fighter I really like posted. It was like, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, really? You fight men for a living, and that's the thing that scared you the most?
Weird.
Wait, what was that movie I watched with the girl? Her husband dies, and it turns out that he was killing women to keep death away from her. I think you told me to watch
The Night House?
Yeah, did that come out this year?
No, that came out 2021, I think.
That's a fucking great movie. Is Smile available to rent yet?
I believe so. Yes.
I'm not watching it tonight. Is it good?
It's good, but it's not like revolutionary or anything. It's way better than The Black Phone.
Everything Everywhere is tied with Northman for me. Like,
Everything Everywhere All at Once is top 5 films of all time, maybe.
I think I will eventually put Everything Everywhere All at Once as number one because of the emotional attachment to it. But Northman's definitely top 3 for me. Is Top Gun any good?
Have not watched it yet.
Highway to the danger zone. That's such a good song, dude. Isn't that a good song?
It's all right.
What's your favorite 80s hair metal band?
Ooh, I was raised on Guns N' Roses, so maybe Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
And then I guess if you count like certain eras of Queen as hair metal, even though they really never were, Queen is like one of my all-time favorite bands.
They're good. I really like the first Motley Crue album was pretty fire.
Oh yeah.
That's what I don't get is that these people are so upset about what men dress like and wear. And it's like, dude, bro, what?
Yep.
Have you noticed that the dudes who are so concerned about masculinity are literally dweebs? They're not masculine at all. Like, they're still like, we have to, like Ben Shapiro. The dude's shorter than me. It's like, come on, bro. It's destroying what a man is. Masculinity. Actually.
I just realized.
You want to hear my Jordan Peterson impression?
Not really.
It's pretty spot on, dude. Do you want
I gotta be honest, I don't know that I've ever heard Jordan Peterson's voice.
Well, it just sounds like Kermit
Mickey
the Frog.
Mouse?
No, it's bad, dude.
We've talked about the MCU quite a bit on here, and I realized since the last time we met, another MCU film has come out. Did you get a chance to see Wakanda Forever yet?
No. There was a tweet going around that said "No condom forever" or whatever Black Panther said. No condom forever. So every time it did. No, is it good?
It was very good.
Is it? Okay, here's the thing. Everyone said Black Panther 1 was really fucking good. And I thought it was all right.
Black Panther 1 is overrated, no doubt. I do think this one is better than Black Panther 1. I think that we have we have like one of the best villains in the MCU so far.
Who?
What the hell is his name?
Water guy?
Yeah, Water Guy. I can't remember
Aqua
it.
Boy.
Yes. Namor, that's his name.
Namor, okay.
Yeah.
Leonard Namor.
Yes.
Is he actually like a good villain?
He's a very good fleshed out villain. I think it's somebody that is going to do very well in the MCU. He's going to be nice and like well scoped like Loki was. Loki is the only one that can really compare to him in my opinion.
Is Loki a villain though? He's kind of
I mean, he's waffled back and forth, obviously.
He's just a jerk. Now, is Namor a villain or is he a jerk?
In this movie, he was clearly a villain.
Okay. Now, is Black Panther... Who's the Black Panther?
Are we supposed to say?
Guys, 5 seconds. Earmuffs. Okay, when I put my hand down, we're done talking spoilers, all right? So who's Black Panther?
Shuri.
A girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking don't like women, dude. What? Just kidding. Don't roll your eyes at me. You know I love women, or I love a woman. Hey, what's going on, Grandpa Jason?
Jason.
It's so because I keep thinking Jason's like our age, but I keep remembering he's like 74. No, I'm just giving him a hard time.
Bill's a great God Butcher, and I actually just watched that again with my kid. And the only thing that pisses me off is I really wish that they actually made Bale's character butcher some freaking gods. They don't show anything in that movie.
Now, is Hemsworth? Does he have Alzheimer's, or is it just like an early?
Oh, I get what you're. I totally forgot that even happened. He's just what is the word? He's like pre-positioned to be able to have it. Predispositioned. That's the word. Basically, his body is susceptible for it. He has not been diagnosed.
That's gotta suck. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Because for everything I've seen, he seems like a good dude.
Yep.
So that just sucks. But hey, if you're in the position where you can just be like, hey, I'm not gonna fucking work ever again. I'm just gonna spend time with my wife and kids. That's awesome. So bless him.
Yes.
Do other countries have a version of Thanksgiving Day?
To celebrate when they came in and butchered the natives?
Yes. Like when
I
do
mean, some of them do.
does England just celebrate every day like that?
Wow. Woo. That was that
good?
may have been the best joke that we've ever made on this show.
Hey, go England, man. They're number one in something, right?
Wow. That was incredible.
Thank you. Off the cuff, man. Just look at that. Woo.
Your hairstyle's already getting to you.
This is what 80 hours of listening to Come Town is like. Best podcast in the world. It's no longer around. They broke up.
So then it's not the best anymore.
Canada does. They have their own. Do they celebrate the schools that they found buried? Australia? Ooh. Australia is such a weird country.
It is.
What a violent history, and then they're just like chill now.
They have to be chill because all the animals are trying to kill them.
That's true. Oh, okay. Do you know who Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer are?
Of course.
Okay, so they have a podcast called Two Bears. Their running joke is every year they get each other birthday gifts that are like astronomically expensive.
Yep.
Bert bought Tom a race car last year. Now they have a racing team. Tom bought Bert a teacup that Hitler used. And then at the end, he goes, I bought you some Yeezys to go along with it. Which I thought was a great joke. No one laughed at that in the podcast, but I thought that was great. But yeah, he's holding a teacup. And then when Tarantino came on, Tom goes, hey, you're filling in for Bert. And Tarantino goes, oh, the Hitler guy? So Bert is now known as the Hitler guy.
That's pretty great.
It's awesome. So funny. I wish I could. Would it be funny if I just bought you a Hitler thing?
No.
Do you think the course of the world would have been different if you just got accepted into art school?
Maybe.
It's just weird. Like the whole Franz Ferdinand thing. And then, just weird how wars start over like the dumbest shit.
Like fake weapons of mass destruction.
I was just about to say that. What's your favorite war?
Ooh. C, none of the above.
I would say the Korean War doesn't get enough talk.
When my grandfather passed away, he had a copy of a Christmas card that he pulled down from the barbed wire from the Korean War.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Would it say like, damn, we're sad that BTS concert got canceled? Oh, let's say yo. Let's say yo.
Wow.
What?
You watch way too much TikTok.
I do watch a lot of TikToks. I send you TikToks.
It's been a long time since you said one.
Okay, you know who Chief Keef is, right?
Of course.
So you know that famous song "Love Sosa." The opening is like, it's a guy rambling. He's like, "They say Chief Keef ain't a hitter. Chief Keef ain't this. Shut the fuck up. You know he got caught with a ratchet shooting at police since I don't know when." You know that like opening line. Someone took every word of that and somehow found Trump saying it and pieced it together on TikTok. So it's Trump being like, "Chief Keef ain't no hitter. Chief Keef ain't this." It's fucking great. So good.
Wow.
At war though, Fallujah. Have you heard about Fallujah?
The place in Afghanistan?
Yeah. So there was one of the most, I think, the most violent and brutal conflicts of the Afghanistan war was this thing called 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah.
Here, in a town over, 2 cops who were veterans of the Fallujah war pull over a guy, and he pulls a gun out on him and open fires on the cops. The footage is on YouTube. It's insane. One cop gets hit. He falls backwards. His gun jams. He unjams it in a matter of seconds and continues firing. Like this, the way he handled pressure was fucking wild. But like, I was like, man, could you imagine being in Fallujah and then just like coming back and just getting almost taken out by an overweight gangbanger? Like just like
in BFE, Illinois.
Yeah, just in the middle of a cornfield. Fucking brutal. Both the cops lived.
That's good.
Come here, Scylla. I think my dog's camera shy. She got a haircut, so she's a little self-conscious.
Oh, did you guys go together?
Huh?
Did you and the dog go together?
Yeah, I actually just went today. You like it?
It's decent, yeah.
So I asked my barber. You can't see it. I don't know if you can see it anymore, but you see how like it's like super lined up.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked my barber. I said, "Hey, I have a slightly racist barber question for you. What do black guys do? Because if you ever seen like barber, like black TikTok and barber, barber TikTok,
yeah,
they do something where their fucking beards look so full." He goes, "Oh, they like pencil it in and shade." He fucking did that to me, dude. Look how crisp that looks. I was like, "Damn, dude." No, I did not get my new tattoo yet. I'm getting it hopefully the Tuesday before my birthday. I'm getting a gorilla on my arm because I'm built like a fucking silverback. That's what my dad's called me. So I'm just gonna get a gorilla on my arm right here.
Wow.
Hell yeah, dude.
I love that this was originally about movies.
What's your favorite monkey in a movie?
The rescued ape in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That's a good one. I'd say recently King Kong and Kong vs. Godzilla. Surprisingly, they make that monkey have a lot of emotions in his expressions.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about a sequel.
Time will tell.
They're filming it. When are you gonna get a new tattoo?
It's been a decade since I got my last tattoo. I'm just poor.
You want to get matching tattoos and I'll pay for them?
I mean, I wouldn't immediately say yes, as long as it wasn't something offensive.
You get a ball, and I'll get a sword. And it'll be like that scene from Shogun Assassin where he's like, "You pick the ball, you pick the sword."
At least make it a reference I understand.
Everyone knows that reference, dude.
Ah.
You're the only one who doesn't, because you haven't seen that movie yet. We've been friends for like 4 years now. But I get a gumball tattoo. What's that? What's gumball?
It's a piece of gum.
Oh, like where you put the 25 cents in and get a... We should do that. We should go to a place and do that.
I would.
Let's do it. Get a fucking face gumball tattoo. I told Taylor, if I deadlift 700 pounds, I'm getting the side of my head tattoo.
Jesus, that's a lot.
I'm 200 pounds away.
That's a lot.
It's about a year or 2 years nonstop work ahead of me. She says no, but
Smart.
I'm not gonna let a woman hold me back from my goals. All right?
As you whisper.
Not gonna let no girl tell me what to do. Should get matching marble tattoos. I'll do that.
The sad thing is, I don't think I like Marvel enough to want to do that.
You have a whole fucking wall dedicated to Marvel.
I do, but I also have a wall dedicated to other things. But I just like film.
John Wick tattoos.
Interesting.
Get like one of the coins tattooed.
Ooh.
Or just get a remake of his back piece. But I think that's just a seal. I think it's like a Marine slogan.
Yeah.
On his back. I'm not in the Marines.
Right across my belly button, I'll just get the words "The Continental."
I'm gonna get heartburn tattooed underneath my belly just in remembrance of the singer of Black Dahlia Murder. Were you ever a Black Dahlia Murder fan?
No.
What?
Not at all. I really respect their drummer, but no.
I think they're all good dudes, right?
I have nothing against them. I was never huge into the movie. Or
I would get a Punisher tattoo. Hell yeah, brother.
Not
there.
anymore.
Right there on my hand. Hell yeah.
Not anymore.
I love the Punisher, dude. And I love cops. I love armor. I love the military. Hey, will you pick the dog up and put her on me? So I can show the world her beautiful haircut? She's such a turd, dude. She looks bigger, too. Look at this dog. Look at this beautiful dog. Come here.
She looks bigger. There's an easy joke there about why you shave.
Look at this. Look at this puppy. Look at this cute girl. Look at her. Oh.
You can actually see her face.
I know. She actually looks cute. Oh, I love this dog. Mwah. Ooh, put her in a headlock. Mwah. Just smother. Feel Flip can be talked into a brand. No. No.
Branding is awful.
Depending on what it is, though.
No, it's like torture. God, no.
Dude, it would be sick to have like a scar right here, like a brand. You guys would probably talk me into that.
Jesus.
My wife's just looking at me like, you're such a dumbass. Tay, can I get a head tattoo? What happens if it's an angel? Why? Why? My body, my rules. I'm going to get my head tattoo. We're married? The two become one? This ain't math. I just getting a head tattoo right here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. She walked away mad. We have an employee who really likes fishing, and they lit up a fish hook and branded their arms. It's dumb.
We are lacking face tattoos. It's time.
All right, if you had to get a face tattoo, if you had to, like, gun to your head, what would you get?
Like my name? I don't know, just so people knew.
You get Ryan.
I love that the first tattoo I got, the guy had "fuck you" tattooed into his eyebrows.
That's sick.
And he just got out of prison.
That dude's awesome. I would get a scythe right here. But the head tattoo I want to get is like, all right, so check this out. Snake starting like right here, right? Wrapping. And then the mouth, like King Cobra, mouth and head and the fangs coming down. Would that be sick?
Yeah.
I think I could pull it off.
If I could cover the tattoo on my right arm, I would. And I would want to get a big like film projector, and have the film wrap all the way around my arm, and at the very bottom make it look like it's going straight into my vein.
That's cool. Why don't you do that?
It's a big tattoo to cover.
What's on your arm?
Religious tattoo.
I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Oh, there's a guy that came in the restaurant. He's not going to see this, thank God. But
I'm sending him the link right after.
He's cheated on his wife, you know. And he's an older guy. He's brought different women into the restaurant while he's been married. But he looked at my arm and he goes, "What's that tattoo of?" And I go, I didn't want to explain it. So I was like, "It's from a video game." And he goes, letting video games make big decisions in your life, huh? And I wanted to go, "You cheat on your wife. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Get some teardrops? I'll get the lyrics to Teardrops on My Guitar by Taylor Swift. We need a song, Ryan.
As long as it's not the Black Dahlia murder.
I think Teardrops on My Guitar is our song.
No.
No?
No. It's got to be at least more modern than that.
WAP. That's our song.
Except we got to change it to Wet Ass Perkins.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me.
Late night waffles.
Well, do you want to wrap it up? I said 45 minutes.
Here we are, 90 minutes in.
I gotta go clean the room. Did you make it?
I wasn't. It was just throwing it to the edge of the room.
Oh, I thought you were fucking. You know what I've been doing lately is like we have a Q-tip jar and we have like a dirty Q-tip jar, right? Cleaning my ears. I always just throw the Q-tip, and I've been making it every fucking time. And nothing makes me feel more like Kobe other than being alive still. It's just.
Oh.
Is that too soon?
No.
Imagine not wanting to wait for traffic. You know. I said this to a diehard Lakers fan.
This hurts.
That exact thing, and he was like, "I hate you." I was like, "Dude, come on, man." Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Way to bring that down. Everybody, next time we meet, it's going to be December. We're going to be talking about some year-end list, things that we loved. Next time that we meet will be 2 weeks from today, and it will not be like the big stuff for the year, but we're going to be running down some of the categories. We'll figure something out before then, but it's going to be more of a regular episode next time, promise, rather than just rambling. And then the one after that will be like the final year-end wrap-up. It has been a very busy time lately for both of us.
I have been actively trying to figure out what my top releases are. Still, like, even because I knew it was coming. I'm like, man, I got to figure out what. It's hard. I think really this year is harder than last year.
I think it is as well. I think this year we had less heavy hitters that are like amazing releases, but I think that we had more high quality releases.
The fact that last year, if you asked me how do you feel about Vinegar Syndrome, I would have been like, eh.
Right.
This year, I'm like, they're looking at Label of the Year in my eyes.
It's insanity.
It's wild. How do I like the new Shaw Brothers set? It's all right. It's got a few good movies in it. Nothing extraordinary.
All right, everybody. 2 weeks. We'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out tonight. This has been fantastic. We'll see you next time.
Love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy